Hello and welcome to my channel, VickyRetroQueenBeeArt. Let's be busy in art. You just heard my AI voice. The AI voice welcoming you to my channel. I am not sure if I like the voice or not. Let me know what you think of the voice. This video shows how I work in my practice book. The practice book that I use is a 1930 book. It has a little bit stronger paper so I can paint. I painted the pages with clear gesso. I drew the shapes on both of these pages. And I'm going to practice some tea bag painting with these shapes. I am painting with silver, which is a see-through silver paint because it is a fluid paint by Liquitex. It is their ink paint. So it's a fluid ink acrylic paint. Whew, that was a mouthful. Using my brush to paint this paint on between the figures that I drew on the page. I also added some masking tape to the page in the center of the page to protect the binding, and added a couple to the pages themselves. The masking tape, you can see it there on both sides where I added it. I really like this brush that I'm using. It has very pointed edging to it. I got the brush, not the boss. The brush is not the boss of me. I am the boss of the brush. The brush is from Michaels. I glue sticked 2 other pages to the top page, so there are 3 pages that are attached for each of these paintings that I'm doing. I do have a sheet of parchment paper underneath each page while I paint. Now I'm going to take a red Liquitex paint It is a lighter paint so you can see through the paint. It's their ink, acrylic paint. Just trying to keep in those circles, which is a challenge because I have not done this very often. Just painting in the framework of a triangle or teardrop or blob or circle. So this is a good practice to get your skills a little bit better in painting in figures. If you make a little mistake, well, get that baby wipe out and erase it away. All right, I am looking to see if I need any touch-ups with my brush. I look here and see yes. And then I went around too much on the corner. Whoops, baby wipe time. And just adding some more silver to cover up that red. Now this is where the tea bags come into play. I am going to add the tea bags to the center leaf, and then to the outside leaf, and then to the circle. I'm just going to use a glue stick to glue them on because I will be painting over the tea bag to see what kind of effect it gives me. Then I start painting above in the circle, just adding some more leaves. I think I added purple and orange and red. So this will be colorful shapes. The tea bag made the surface rough, of course, but not rough where it doesn't look good. It gives the leaves and the circle some texture. This other side, I am going to paint the whole thing, and then I'm going to put the tea bag on top of the paint. And I will not be painting over the tea bag, but just seeing how it looks. Enjoy while I paint. I was having some problem with taking the red and putting orange on top. And again, I'm using the fluid paints. On this particular color, I mixed, I think, the white and the green to make a lighter green color. And the paint is painting over the tea bag very nicely, and you can still see a lot of the wording of the book page through. And then on the circle, it's the same green, but more white in the green. So it's very, very pale. And then I decided to put a second coat onto the leaf. Now this particular leaf I decided to make black. Adding some water to this paint. Because black is so intense, so I can bring down the black color a little bit, then I add some more black color, so it will be intense. Alright, so I'm going to paint the other side. I am coloring the same colors on the other side. I do need to color it all in because I'm going to put the tea bag on top of the leaf. So I wanted just to add a little more color to the circle here. So I am doing that. Trying to get those leaves to stand out a little better. And on the same side, they need to match. Well, not really need to match, but they're different, but they're similar. I guess that's the voice I want to use, I think. They're different, but similar. And when you paint over the circle or the blob, you can see that it takes it into the background. All right, I'm going to touch up the other side with more paint I would say it was a little more difficulty painting on top of the tea bag to get the color and the strokes correct. I'm surprised I can use my left hand here. I am right-handed, but I did use my left hand here, which is not, well, it's pretty steady for a left hand when you're not left-handed. I switched over to my right hand. All right, so just kind of touching up where I think the paint needs to be touched. Smoothing out the edging. Well, what I did not do is I did not film the part where I cut out the shapes and put them onto the other piece. But in this photo here, well, not here because I'm outlining, but when we get to the other page, I will show you where here I'm outlining this page. This is the page with the tea bag placed on the bottom, and I painted over the tea bag here on the two leaves. I decided to outline the leaves, the circles. I'm not sure why. I kind of liked it a little better. So I'm trying to do a nice outline, but it's very difficult to do an even outline. So I will go over this outlining probably several times before I'm satisfied with the look. And there are times when I might have gone outside of the outline a little bit, so I had to add a thicker line and then play with it on the other side to get it to match or look like a shadow as much as I could. And then with the black pen, I also added some lines here on the oval shape. This black pen, I really do like it for outlining. It is a gel pen. It's a 0.7 and it's made by Sharpie. Alright, then I'm going to add some green lines here on this black leaf. Kind of hard to tell, but they are there. And I'm just using a pasta pen. Checking to see if the tea bag is dry. Sorry about not filming. I thought I filmed, but when I looked at all the film, I did not film the second page, or the page on the right, where I added the tea bag on top of the paint. Now, I need to outline it some more in the silver paint, just to get the edging looking good, and I did that for both pages. So the page on the left here has a more translucent look, since I did not paint the tea bag. And I think that's my favorite, the one that looks more translucent. I did end up cutting that out and creating it into a card for my son's birthday card, a happy birthday card. So my son is 47 years old. And my oldest son died at age 47. He would be 48 in October. I am kind of fiddly about painting around these figures. I just decided that I would do it until I was happy with what I saw. So now I'm outlining on the other page with the Sharpie gel pen. Here I'm doodling in this red circle. Making lines. And on this side, I also outline the circles, the oval shape, the leaves. It almost looks like a teardrop here with the circle, and then this, I called it a leaf, but it almost looks like a teardrop. Now the tea bag is on top of this I'm going to call it a teardrop, because it does connect to that circle, doesn't it? I didn't realize that until now. But again, I'm highlighting the shape with a pen. I think if I do this again, I'm not sure if I will highlight it with a pen or if I could do it just with paint. I just wanted the figures in this particular scene to just pop out and stand out. Outlining, and I do this several times until I'm satisfied with the look of outlining. However, these shapes like this, they are a good card that you could use, for a guy, but even a girl. So I think these are unisex in how they appear. I really like the right side. Now I did make these lines on top of the tea bag, which I'm thinking now, for my experiment, I probably should have put the lines first and then the tea bag, but I did not. That's okay. I cannot be perfect. I'm imperfect, but I really like the translucent look. And yes, I'm adding more around the edging of the circle, the oval, the stem of the leaf. Yeah, that really does look like a teardrop attached to a circle. It's trying to get those edgings smoothed out. I can't, in this particular type of painting, just take the paint everywhere like you would in an abstract. It's a more detailed type of painting. I think both of them came out pretty good in my book, and I'm happy that I did the practice, and I may do the practice again, but in maybe a different format of shapes. So I had to turn it upside down and sideways just to look at how all the painting was happening and if my edging was straight and coated well with paint so it would look sharp. Right here, I am not in camera. I'm not sure why. I probably was not paying attention. Here I start getting into more camera frame as I do the edging on the bottom. But I think you can get the flavor of how to do edging if you decide to make a picture like this using leaves, oval shapes, round shapes, teardrops. I do notice in my hand I could do some more practice with this type of painting style to get the shapes crisper, I think. Is that the word, crisper? I don't know if that's a word or not, but to get it more crisp looking, the shapes to get crisp looking. But here I am satisfied, and I thank you so much for watching my video, and I have lots of videos to watch. Please subscribe. Thank you.